difficult for the Europeans to believe that we have so many tribal sections living, so many religions, so many languages, so many regions. Now, all that binds us is the Indian nationalism, nationhood. Now, when I say this, I would not like to highlight the achievements in concrete terms which Pratap has already done. But I would like to draw your attention to the challenges we are going to face in coming days. The first challenge, of course, is education. The Constitution provides for universalization of education. We have done this. 14 years and below education is compulsory. But what is the quality of education? Are we creating two sets of standards for education? One for the rich and who can afford it, the other for the poor who cannot afford it. So on this day, the greatest challenge that will face governance in future countries and will come before the citizens as a problem is in fact education. So when we set up this kind of a school, which is community based, the idea is to give them affordable as well as quality education. But if you go to the normal schools in different districts of tribal areas, you will find that there have been cases when roof collapsed and 2 young girls died because of that in a government school. Now, we don't have the infrastructure, we don't have the teachers, and we are creating two sets of schools with different principles and different quality of education. So we have to provide not only universalization of education, but also giving them a quality education to everyone. Every child has a right to quality of education. Now, second is, of course, environment. That all of us will know that you have erratic climate changes. Lot of heat, lot of winter, lot of rains, lot of floods. All this is because we are fiddled with nature. Nature is the greatest protector. But if you try to abrogate nature, then you will have all these climate changes that is happening across the world. I'm not saying India, across the world you will find too much of winter and snow in US and too much of heat in India. Now this is covering the entire globe. And the way we are industrializing, we are trying to take away the purity of nature. I remember when I was a child, long back, we would go up to any stream of water and drink it, it was pure. But now you can't do it. The young children of today need some kind of a guarantee that water is pure and drinkable. So government is talking about piped water. Instead of cleaning the ponds and rivers and the water bodies, we have started giving purified water through the tap, which is again a great burden on the exchequer. So we need to protect the environment, flora and fauna, forests, skies, everywhere we need to rededicate ourselves for cleaning the environment. And then of course, the most challenging thing that will come is employment. That we produce students who get degrees, but are they employable? And if they are not employable, degrees will be bought and sold like it is done in Bihar and UP, where you can go to any broker and get a degree of Harvard University. So the concept of employability becomes critical. That's why our Prime Minister is talking about skill education. That if you know how to repair a motorcycle, you will earn at least 1,000 rupees just sitting on in the front room of your house. If you know how to mend electricity or electrical appliances, you will be employed. But our tendency to look at government employment is absolutely false. We should try to find ways of self-employment. And on this day, I'll again appeal my students to become entrepreneurs. Don't look for employment. Look for employing people. So if there is a shop, ration shop, which employs 4 people, is more important than government servant who only works for himself. So on this day, there is a need to rededicate ourselves to the values of the Constitution, law, liberty, equality, justice, fraternity, all that. And of course, reinvent ourselves. India is a beautiful country. In spite of Babri and Ram Janmabhoomi, it is a lovely country where relationships still valued. So let us reinvent ourselves and try to find as to how we can create a better future. Thank you.